Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 78. Before we start off here, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. There's going to be some really cool stuff happening pretty soon, very soon. I'd say next couple of weeks for sure. So, before we start the episode here, well, the episode's going to be an album ranking from the Australian hard rock band Airbourne. Who is Airbourne? Well, who else is from Australia that's very popular? It's AC/DC. Well, they pretty much sound like AC/DC. With varying degrees of success for the albums here. And I'll explain it as I go along here. I mean, when these guys came out into... the first album came out there. Man, it was popular here in Canada, in Ottawa anyway, I know that. And after that kind of just went, they just faded into obscurity. But anyway, we'll start it off there. So they have 5 albums. I'll explain. It'll be, like I said, an album ranking of their 5 albums. So my least favorite to my absolute favorite from them here. First of all, if you've never seen Airbourne live, go see them. I've seen them open for bands in an arena, and I've seen them in bars. And to me, bars are the best place for this band to shine. It's intimate, great crowd participation, and earn your money's worth. Trust me on that. So let's start off with the my ranking of their albums here. So, like I said, well, first of all, before I start off, I'll start off with my least favorite here. So, it's going to be Airbourne Bone Shaker. So, when I say that this band started off really popular, like they were played on the radio here in Ottawa, we were playing it in our hockey games to pump us up. Like it was that big of a deal at the time. I was going through the record store, and I saw this like in the hard rock section. I'm like, oh, they have a new album? Like I didn't even know this came out. No promotion. I follow them on Facebook. How did I miss that this album was out? And this from 2019. We're like they're 3 years overdue, I guess, for a new one. I don't know. I still follow them on Facebook. No announcement of a new album here. But I would say this is my least favorite here. I mean, I find that they're falling into the same trap that AC/DC now is. It's like mid-tempo songs, nothing really original, I find. Not that it's a bad album, it's just nothing really is... There's no wow moment. I've listened to this a few times. Bone Shaker is a decent song. Burn Out the Nitro is... But the rest is just like... It's good, but... 3 little dots. It's just like the same old here. So, my 5th favorite, Bone Shaker. Next up, number 4, I'm going to put Breaking Out of Hell. So, there we go. Cool album cover. Remember hearing the first track, Breaking Out of Hell, and I was like, oh my god, this is really good. And again, nothing... lives up. The rest of the album does not live up to that first song. Rivalry, another like mid-tempo, if not slow tempo. It's Never Too Loud for Me. Thin the Blood's not bad there. But again, I never play these last 2. I never play them anymore. Like I don't know if it's just like like AC/DC or whatever. It's I don't know. It doesn't speak to me. These last 2 do not speak to me at all here. So anyway, number 4, Breaking Out of Hell. Before we go to the top 3, curious to know, do you guys actually know or like Airbourne in your area? Are they popular in your area? Since, what year is this year? 2016. these last two albums, they haven't showed up in Ottawa, and it shows because I didn't know these albums. Well, I knew this one existed on Facebook, but their last one, found it by accident at the store. So go figure. Number 3, I will be putting their second album here, which is called No Guts, No Glory. Some very good songs, and again, some mid-tempo, okay songs there. Born to Kill's good. No Way But the Harder Way. Blonde, Bad and Beautiful. I love that song. That's a great, catchy song here. Raise the Flag. Bottom of the Well is actually a very decent song, too. I love that one here. Steel Toe. Chewing the Fat. That's another good one, too. Armed and Dangerous. There's some bonus tracks here, too, there. I gotta revisit these guys here. But Airbourne, if you're watching this, come back to Ottawa, man. Like, we miss you. These were some of the better shows, and every time that you guys have come here, I've introduced somebody to Airbourne, and I brought them to the show, and they're like, "Ah, it was actually freaking good there." Like, and a great bang for your buck. Like, for the amount of money you pay, you get your money's worth. Total energy. Okay, well, so I'll put this as my number 3, and I'll explain. So when I see, I'm not going to say a copy of AC/DC, but I find that during their okay songs, they make a great show out of it. So, of course, you got the singer with his guitar, and he jumps on his roadie's shoulders, and he brings them out all into general admission. I'm like, of course, you get to high-five the guy while he's playing the guitar, and it's like Angus Young did, or with Bon Scott, I guess, back in the day. This time it's just a roadie doing it with the singer/guitarist. Another time, I remember him just, oh my God, the bar was, so imagine you've got your stage here, and on the side of the bar, there's like a railing, and he got up on his roadie's hands, and he jumped on the railing to go to the second floor. I'm like, who the hell does that? Like, you don't see that anymore. And I remember another one where, I don't know how this guy's doesn't have a concussion by now, but he takes a beer can, and let's say the song is going da 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 da, like the riff is going like that. He'll take a beer can and follow the riff and go da 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 da, and bang it on his head, and you see the whole thing splash, and then he does that on one side of the stage, and then drinks the rest, and then throws it away. And goes to the other side of the stage, does the same thing again, and smashes the thing on his. When I say the shows are full of energy, and way better in a bar or a smaller venue. Let me put it that way. Great show. Like, these guys are, wow. They're full of energy. They must do a line of cocaine to get that much energy there. But anyway, enough about the show. I just wanted to talk about the shows, that they're that fun and amazing to go see. So my second favorite album would be Black Dog Barking. Now, Ready to Rock it's almost like no, that's not the one here. It's got a really good chant. Oh, no, 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 no. Great song. Animalize is a good song too. No One Fits Me Better Than You. Back in the Game. That's one of my favorite Airbourne songs. I love that game. Back in the Game. Live It Up is the one that sort of sounds the introduction a little bit to, like, For Those About to Rock by AC/DC there. Black Dog Barking there. There was a whole bunch of anyway, this is a great little comes with a DVD also there. So anyway, Black Dog Barking, not my second favorite. I find this one fresh. That's what I think. This one I find fresh, and of course my favorite there. The other ones I don't find as fresh. I just find it a little bit rehashed. This one was, they came back with a big punch, and I'm hoping there's something like this is going to happen with their next one. Something fresh, exciting, fast, and not all mid-tempo, you know? So, Black Dog Barking, number 2. So, number 1, well, no surprise, it's their first one. Runnin' Wild. I remember, so, our radio station used to play this band a lot. And that's how we discovered it. And some older fellas, like on my hockey teams, like, man, we got to get, and this album is kick-ass from A to Z. Stand Up for Rock and Roll, great song. Running Wild, the video features Lemmy, of course. Too Much, Too Young, Too Fast, that's the first song I ever heard from them. Great. Diamond in the Rough, that's a great song too. What's Eating You, I like that one. Cheap Wine and Cheaper Women. The whole album kicks ass here. It's, again, fresh, fast, rockin', full of energy. What can I say? These guys, this was great. Maybe I love this one a little way too much. That's why all the other ones kind of pale in comparison. When I got the second one, I was like, it's good, but then Black Dog Barking, which is my second favorite, came as their third album. I was like, wow, okay, there you go. That's what I want to hear. So, again, you can see I'm actually full of energy just talking about Airbourne and talking about the shows. But the concerts are... I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like a big, like a 2-hour adrenaline rush. You will not be bored at an Airbourne concert, I can tell you that. So there you go. First of all, cheers to Airbourne. I'm not gonna freaking bang my glass on my head like the singer does there. There you go. They deserve it much better. But yeah, I'm just hoping that they come out with something fresh and fast and a lot rocking, as opposed to just mid-tempo rehash stuff there. Not that it's bad, the newer stuff. It's just those album 1 and 3. They're that good, I find. That's my opinion. Curious to see, do you guys actually like these guys? Do you know these guys? One of those rare bands. I was like, oh my god, this is actually, I'm buying something new, you know, like not from the 70s and 80s there, like that Kevin guy keeps saying on my channel. Is this 80s, Dan? So, but yeah, check them out, Airbourne there. Got some great videos there. Standout tunes, I'll say, Stand Up for Rock and Roll, Runnin' Wild, Too Much, Too Young, Too Fast, Diamond in the Rough, Ready to Rock, Back in the Game, Live It Up. I would say check. Oh, and of course, if you want some nice titties there, check out, well, cleavage, not titties. Blonde, Bad, and Beautiful. That's a great, great video. So anyway, there's my Airbourne album ranking. I do like the band. I may be a little bit harsh on albums number 4 and 5, but you know what? I've listened to them. I tried to get as into them as I did the first 3, and just doesn't. It just didn't happen. Sorry. So anyway, on that note, cheers. You know what? I just got home from band practice, so I'm a little wired still. Blue Jays just beat the Yankees, so that's also very good. So anyway, why the hell did I put this away? I'm supposed to say bye. So on that note, we shall see you next episode. Once again, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, tell your friends, and we shall see you next episode. Try to. Here's a. No, my channel's not in 3D yet, but yeah, I feel like John Candy there with SCTV. All right, have yourself a good one, guys. Take care. Bye bye.